Okay everyone, it's Laurie. I'm back again. Sorry about the mishaps with the first two videos. Please stay patient with me. Seems that my camera eats up batteries when I'm doing these videos, so hopefully this one won't run out. So let's recap what we've already done. We've created the basic part of the house from a priority box. So this is a 7 by 7 square, 2 3/4 across, 3 1/2 from this point up, 3 1/2 up, 1/2 an inch over here, same as here. We did a score line, folded in. This is the bottom of the priority box right here, so I think that's 2 3/4, I think is it, yeah. And 7 inches this way, and then our 7-inch back. So that's to recap. Now we're going to cover the inside before we join it together, so I want to do that first. Okay, so you need several strips of paper. You need a piece 7 1/8 by 7, which is going to go here. You need 2 of them, 7 1/8 by 7. This one's going to be a little off, but that's okay. You need a bottom piece, 2 3/4 by 7 1/8, and I'll have these all written down below on my. Okay, and then you need another piece that's 2 3/4 by 11 inches long. What I did was I flipped this over and I traced it onto my paper. So, I think this one went over here. Yeah. And so what I did was, I cut a strip this long that is, I already forgot my dimensions, 2 3/4 by 11. And then I just flipped it over and I traced it. Which is what I'll do right now, because I need to cut that. So, I had it on here like so. It's 2 3, and I flipped it over, and I just trace it like so. And the inside doesn't have to be perfect, because basically nobody's going to see it anyways. So let's cut that out. And I labeled them whether they were right side and left side, because sometimes the dimensions can be off just a little bit from one side to the next. Okay, so we're going to adhere these pieces on. So, I just heard my phone ring in the background, but I think my daughter got it. Okay, so what you could do, if these are off by a bit, is you could either paint or ink them to kind of cover up those edges, those raw edges. If it's for you, then it's not going to matter. If you're giving it as a gift and you want it to be more perfect and precise, then you could definitely paint. You could paint your box, the inside, ahead of time. And I'm doing white, but you could use any color. You could use pattern paper, different color cardstock. You could use anything you wanted. So, and this one is longer than I anticipated. So that one's okay. I'll trim that afterwards. Okay. And I'm just gluing around the edges just for the sake of time. Now, some people might not want to cover the box, and that's okay too. But I just thought it looked a little bit neater. Now, okay, That's going to go this way. And I have no idea how much time I have left on this. I think I'm going to have to look. So as I said, making this box is going to be several parts. Okay. That is that. Let me see how much time I've got. Oh, I got like 5 minutes. Okay. So, now we're going to make our things to seam it together. You know what I mean? So, to bring it together like so. So now what you need are 2 strips of paper, 2 inches by 7, 2 strips. You're going to score them in the middle, so line it up at the 1 inch. And you're going to score it. Okay, there's that one. Basically, after the house is made, the rest is just covering it with the paper and decorating it. The hardest part is putting it together. There seems to be a lot of... And I suppose if you didn't have a priority box but had a big enough sheet of any sort of cardboard, corrugated cardboard or anything, you could do the same thing. Cut out a pattern, and it does not have to be a priority box. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put some adhesive. You could use a liquid or... Oh, I am not used to this ATG gun. I'm just plain not used to it. Some people can use them, so that's going to line up like this. Do the same thing for the other side. Okay. Oh, I'm missing the way. Alright, line that up right. Okay. Now, you're going to bring it all together. So, adhesive here. Same thing on this side. Okay. Bring it all up together. Oh, I forgot I had to trim that. Let's see this. Okay. Just make sure it's all even before I bring it up. As I said, I do one side first.